Okay. I think we're all good. I think everything should be fine and dandy for stream. And nothing goes horribly wrong. Okay. So, I am joined today for a very silly little game of King of the Castle by the people you see on my desk.
That's 12, not 13.
And how I'm going to let them introduce themselves and also interrupt them. So,
Hi, we were talking about Spamton, and thumbs, and
Phantom was unrelated. It was a really dumb conversation about thumbs.
gotcha.
listen. The thumb is the secret boss of a Deltarune chapter, which would revolve around hands. Okay?
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Now, I'm just gonna introduce everyone as they appear, kind of in order from left to right. At the bottom of, or underneath me. So, first, the guy with the power profile picture is Breadman. Say hello.
Don't fucking call me that. Don't call me
I
that.
thought we just agreed to. We just agreed to call you
Literally
that.
everyone but me agreed to that. You gotta be kidding.
He's actually Karter spelled with a C.
Hello.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself too.
Yeah.
Joe is more accurate than Breadman.
Yeah, true. You want a man, you're a boy, bread boy.
Fuck off!
I can't believe he's a doughboy. We're sending him to the military.
Great start. Okay. And then the next one on the list is Blue Bunny Skull, aka BBS, aka my boyfriend. My baby girl,
Got it, real.
City Will.
The BB.
That guy's a crippling
No, I'm not
alcoholic.
gonna say
The British broadcasting slut.
Fuck you. You're a slut here.
It's actually British broadcasting. Anyway,
So
I'm not sure I
true.
like cursing is on the stream.
Oh no, you can curse.
Oh, British broadcasting cunt. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's not TV. I can say I can say cunt.
I screamed
you
the
can say
fuck
all
off.
those
I
words.
think that these
Yeah.
cuss words are allowed.
I
Unlike you,
swear all the
Carter, I
time.
actually worry about getting banned on Twitch.
Why would I need to be worried about getting banned on Twitch? And in fact,
Yeah. Alright, right next to him we have Apollo with the guy from Dandadan, PFP. I haven't watched Dandadan, I don't know who that is.
I don't even
It's
fucking remember his
Lucario,
name
yeah.
at this point, man.
Me neither.
Wow. I can't believe
It's a couple's PFP thing.
But yeah.
I'm normally Haruto Harahara from Fully Cooley.
His name
Shout out
is,
to the real fans who watch Fully Cooley.
His
Yeah.
name is also Ken Nakamura.
Right, it is, yeah. They call him
And,
something
um,
else.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the one at the very end is, well, how do you want to be referred to in this stream?
Garlic and onions, apparently.
Yes, Onion Girl.
Onion Girl. Okay, this is Onion Girl.
Or Elaine.
FLCL is cool. Yeah.
Gooseworks show. I mean episode. I mean mini film.
Oh, hey, Alice in Wonderland. Like that game. Cool.
Alice.
I love Alice in Wonderland.
I'm gonna scramble
wait.
across your desk like a rat and start chewing on one of your potion fucking quirks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait a second.
Let's
might
go,
be
someone thinks Fully Cooley is cool, let's go! Fully Cooley was
I
actually my first anime. I woke up at midnight when I was with the TV on. It was playing for some reason. So at like 3 AM I watched the entirety of Fully Cooley.
Fully
That is
Kool-Aid.
true.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna mute the outro music now. We are playing King of the Castle.
This is true.
But how many castles are there to be king for? That's the real
Enough of
question.
them.
So clingful.
All right. You're here. I don't think I need to have the browser open, but I might have to. So just have that on the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I'm not going to the King of the Hill fandom page.
I think you should. I think we need to. We need to bone up on our knowledge.
Okay.
King of the Castle is
Which-
actually the game sequel to King of the Hill.
There we go. Ooh, what do I call my dynasty? This is very important.
Okay.
I should probably also
Dynasty.
stream to the Discord. The King of the Castle, that might help.
Unless you want to force us to be Twitch viewers.
That's
No!
better.
Peasants.
The most benevolent queen, wink wink, King of the Castle.
Yeah.
VTuber LGBTQ multiplayer English.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the most benevolent queen. Dynasty, let's just, Cool Coven.
Potion.
Monarch Witch of the Cool Coven Dynasty. Actually, there's probably going to be...
Remove the.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably going to happen, so Cool Coven.
Dun da da. Da da da
I
da.
can't believe I had to watch you take like 5 seconds to remove the word the.
Okay. Yeah, internet browser, so yes, we're doing that one. Okay, 3 regions. Yeah, let's go with the counts.
Purple.
I'm obviously going to be purple. Let's go with
Fuck you.
patricians. And
Rome!
what color do we? What other color do we want?
It's
I've got
yellow.
Purple and green.
Because it fulfills the role of you know, purple and yellow. I think.
Yeah, purple and yellow.
Anyway,
Yes. Yeah, actually, let's just do that.
Let's get
And
stuck
also
at
the
home.
third one. It fits.
Okay, yeah. You also join the game using.
Oh,
the
the room
patricians
code.
remind me of Rome, which I think about at least once a week.
Yeah.
Where's the code?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Code is there. You go. RQCO,
Okay, let's.
which
do
I will
this.
type in chat.
Ah, yes.
In game, please wait. Just the coast. God damn it! I just got sent to Rome. Are you kidding me?
Rome is a patrician.
Roman.
Alright, cool. So we have 2 counts, grandees, and a patrician. I think we are.
Hey, wait.
Of
Where's
course.
in Carter?
I'm here.
Kane?
Where's Beach?
I'm beach.
How the fuck
So I
is
think
Beach?
That's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm in purple for some reason. Why can't I
Yeah.
move?
Actually, hold on.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Premium players, fuck premium.
Oh, I have a lot to choose. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Become the monarch. Customize your noble and choose your region. Alas, I'm broke. I can't spend $5.
Yeah,
It's
sad.
the no money havers.
Anyway, we are all good to go, so we are going to begin the game now. And I do not need to do it on browser. Okay. Right, these are the rules of the game. Acquire an heir, then complete your ambition to win. Keep an eye on schemes. If they pass all their stages, they win the game. Be careful with your defiance stat. If it gets too high, people may rebel against you. You have to pass all 3 stages of your scheme to win, which requires certain stats. Voting happens a lot. People can rebel if the defiance stat is high enough. Yeah. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Okay.
Alright.
Let's start with coronation. Yeah, I probably should. I'll leave tutorials on actually, in case anybody hasn't
Yeah.
played yet. And it's been a while for me too, so. This is your monarch.
This
The
is
main
your
characters.
monarch.
They'll appear in most
The
stories,
main-
but not all.
Yep.
Kingdom stats. Yep, all this stuff on the side. If any of them are at 0 at the start of the season, game ends. Cool. Region stats. Gotcha. If defiance is higher than both authority and stability, a region can trigger a rebellion. This will cause their scheme. And is risky if military is low. You can scroll through nobles. Yeah. You can look at other nobles here. Yep, there they are. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest pack. They wouldn't dare, would they? Surely not. The nobles are always plotting something. Is that true?
I'm not plotting anything.
The classic nobles.
Why would I plot
would
anything?
never plot anything.
Classic noble.
You
I am
never
plotting
plot against me. As a tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. But it's
Let's
my
go!
coronation! This isn't
Alright,
an
it's gonna be
absolute
entirely
monarchy.
beekeeper themed.
Everything has to be run past a council vote, even this. Yay. Okay. Choices will change stats.
The choices.
Upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats. Yep. I can change how a vote is run with the law.
Correct.
One law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. Nobles vote on which choice they want in the browser. May close the vote at any time after all nobles have voted for time 0. Okay. What kind of coronation should be held?
Monarch to the river.
Do not throw me in the river, my god.
Alright. I'm liking where this is going.
Barbaric.
A river is very cold. Like the record.
Vetoing that.
I can't believe you vetoed it!
No,
This is so fucked up!
you cannot throw me in
How
the
else are we
river.
gonna raise stability? Oh. I think it was like a
There
bat
are
thing.
other ways to raise stability. Okay, starting the
Yeah.
vote. Uh-huh. Please vote in haste. Okay. Troops shall bear the monarch through the streets atop a shield. Okay. More military.
Yeah, we're gonna carry you around.
Yeah, exactly. As you should.
And throw you in the river.
Okay. No! Okay, military is now better.
For some people, not all people.
Yeah.
Well, people who went for it.
As you climb on top onto the shield and hold your sword aloft, you realize this is not going to be easy. Your arm quickly starts to hurt. Your soldiers stagger and groan under your weight. They should not be. I do not weigh that much.
Yeah, you're tiny.
Okay, authority is
Sorry,
now...
this is a version of you that's gotten the diet of a noble, so...
True.
You're like the only person in the kingdom who gets consistent access to meat.
Yeah.
And that gets
All the bacon in the world.
all the garlic and onions.
Ah! Authority dubious, you guys should have gone with a religious ceremony.
Oh, well... I
The
can always
positions
raise
are
it back
correct,
up.
as is
Tips on
tradition.
loose cobblestone drops you face first in a puddle. Aww.
Darn it.
Stopping
Okay.
Close enough to the river.
Council introduction. Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Alright, your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the scorching south. Yep. Alright, let's start with the counts of the east, because there are 2 of you.
There are
And you will all be voicing yourselves. So, Countess Onions.
yes. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor.
And I surely will. Alright. Patricians of the coast. Apollo.
God, fuck. Oh, okay, no, I'm not white. This is cool. Alright, I'm fine with this.
But you are ginger.
A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
And Grunt. What's the player who was bought king of the castle? Okay, gotcha.
Okay, rich boy.
May the ninth god bless your reign, your highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith.
Alright, that's all introductions. You are bald.
It was fucking
No
Skip.
hair for you, rich boy.
The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as nobles argue with each other and demand your favor.
It's because the faction you're in has 2 people.
Yeah.
Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs.
I wanted to do the perfect cell voice.
And later.
Later.
Yes, I must inquire in air. A spell is useful, but not necessary. Okay. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you before you lose all of those. Yep. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet claimants in your own. Those fools could scheme their way out of a paper bag.
This is true.
Better monarchs than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, Your Majesty. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. How do I hope the kingdom will remember me?
Milf.
Shush.
Or peace. Peace.
I'm gonna go as with stability. Admirable aim. Suggest over the next 8 years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Yep. Season. Each region will now vote for 1 of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages. Passing all schemes wins the game. Alright. Carol of the Beach Dynasty, well-known political fixer, leans delicately on the podium, sighing. Who wants to voice Carol?
BBS, he has a beard.
No, they're of the
Okay.
Beach Dynasty, so that's Karter.
Hello. Yeah, no, Carter.
This is your family, I think.
Okay. I'm
Of
gonna
your
be
dynasty.
for this guy instead of myself. My fellow count. I'm gonna be chuckling this entire time. My fellow
yeah.
counts. In ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Witch wears the crown.
You know, choosing the name Witch makes it seem a lot more vitriolic.
Yeah.
Especially with that kind of hat.
True.
Yeah.
You better get Inquisitioned.
Inquisition.
Inquisitioned.
Alright.
Inquisitioned.
Now vote upon your own devices.
Yes.
Beach.
Are you going to vote?
I'm looking. 1 second.
1 second remains, 0 seconds remains.
Fine, here.
Okay.
You only have 30 seconds each time.
Okay.
Coin flip!
Yeah, so
Oh.
you guys, your goal is to raise your own stability, as I am also doing. The counts plan to hold a monarch hostage in their own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the counts must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons.
4.
We already won!
Oh, shit.
We just gotta keep it there.
Damn, oh, but I have to raise my stability. Oh, fuck, okay. Tobias of the Apollo family, infamous coastal elder, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration.
Fellow patricians of the coast, my aim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of the monarch witch. Something must be done.
Alright. Well, there's only one of you, so this vote's not gonna... Well, you decide what you're doing.
Pick your poison.
Subterfuge.
Oh.
Lower authority.
Wait, 2?
Okay. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less than 3 seasons. Oh no.
Capitalism!
You got your work cut out for you, hey.
Okay, well, raise authority. Okay. Ophelia of the BBS lineage, legendary southern prodigy, stands bathed in sunshine, burning on as in a daze.
So that's
A
what
false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, disdain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered.
Okay. Interesting. The Grandees plan to swap the real monarch for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons.
Damn.
Well,
So, Witch, how you feeling about your reign?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling so great and confident in my reign because I am the best.
Yes, you are.
This is true.
Here you can review the schemes. When you have an heir, they will appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. Highest combined stats in your heir if you have. I currently have no heir. Continue to the last. Okay, you can only adopt 1 new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. Okay.
Stop the count.
If
Stop
nobles
the count,
vote for the
fucking
monarch's
wild.
choice, they gain.
Call for unity.
Well, I did say my own goal is to raise stability, so.
Which money?
But also money. Instability of more than 50% of nobles vote for any. Well, that's not a lot of us. So that might be worth.
Yeah, I'm listening to music on Spotify in the background, and it fit perfectly, so I thought it was in-game audio, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
You simply hate the rich.
The kingdom.
Okay.
Pirates!
Is it pirates? Pirates! Okay, let's check out what's happening with the pirates.
Climb aboard and bring
Alright.
You must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast oceans trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of fine silks.
Fine, so.
And they killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace.
Oh, there goes your wealth.
I don't even know.
Some choices of uncertain outcomes called challenges, random or based on stat. Let's see. What's the military stat on all y'all? 40%. Let's. Well, let's just get on with the voting. I don't think I have any strong opinions here. Split vote.
I see Carter gets the vibe.
Make them poor. Make
Make
them
them
poor.
poor. Make. You got the
There's
tiebreaker.
nothing to be done.
Alas.
Simply nothing. There's simply
Carter.
nothing we can do. There's simply nothing we can do to stop these pirates. I fear.
We could have paid them off.
No,
Pirates
simply
are
nothing
very
we could've
reasonable
done.
people. All they want is money.
Look, they just want their free copy of Mad Rats for the PS4, okay?
Oh my god, look at his fucking defiance.
Went from fucking 1 to 4. And your trade lowered. Oh no.
Yeah, you're kind of pissing me off. My only recourse is fucking opium. Like I'm come Sherlock Holmes over here.
The patricians scowl behind their masks and retreat to their opium dens, where they no doubt wonder why they have a monarch in the first place. Over the coming months, their trade routes are blighted by escalating pirate raids. Still, what are you expected to do? Pirates are a natural risk of seafaring, like sharks or scurvy.
This is why you
There's simply nothing I can do about it. Alright, let's see what's going on here in the south.
Oh, ho, ho. Dreadful tidings, your majesty. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Calvone.
Calavone.
Calavone, whatever the fuck.
Calzone. Yeah, that's a word without any fucking vowels. Brisket? I think it's brisket.
Brisket.
I think it's brisket.
Brisket guilty gear?
I believe it's brisket. The Lord of the Bells.
Tell me more about this wizard, Chancellor. Wizards have managed to tame creation itself. They wield untold power and are naturally distrusted by the church. Even the High Inquisitor wouldn't dare move against them openly. Brisket has influence over sound and his counterpart, silence. Those powers seem meager compared to other wizards. They are not to be underestimated.
They put out a call for a new apprentice, which is a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking peasants from all over the south are lining up for their chance.
Yikes, poor people.
You're in the scene too.
Peasants, I, Onions, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those serfs are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen.
You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servants' help.
Damn.
We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest.
Then we shall assemble the council.
Ninth bless you, your majesty.
Get it, the ninth.
Requires she forfeits her nobleton in order to become an... So either Defiance or...
Either you mess with my Defiance or...
Right? Because
Messing
he
with
makes us
Defiance
all
or-
lose a bunch of money.
No, it doesn't make...
money.
No, it only affects a specific person.
Correct.
Oh.
A specific person who's trying to become a wizard. Which is,
Yeah.
which is your court, by the way, Carter, but, you know.
Hee
Why not?
Yes.
Apollo, join with me.
Vote now on your phones.
We have the monarch's vote. Just give us more stability.
Join with me, Apollo.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be my vote anyway.
Yeah.
Consarn it.
She forfeits her noble title in order to become an apprentice.
I suppose that is an acceptable compromise.
Well, it's more money for me.
Harumph.
Onions begins her journey to Calavone immediately. Your wealth has decreased to 0, mine has increased to 4,000. Lovely. Her successor, Countess Onions II, inherits her position on the council, but the treasury confiscates the vast majority of her wealth as payment. So
Onions has died?
This is why we're overthrowing you.
Shallots, we'll call her.
Shallots. Sorry, buddy.
Onions II, aka Shallots.
Outlet, like the fucking DBZ character?
With her and her daughter, Sweet Onion.
Yeah.
Shallots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brisket's presence in Calavone attracts all sorts of visitors through the power of their latent magic starts to wilt crops for miles around. More trade, but less farming. Sad.
It's a 1-point trade-off.
Yeah. Alright, what's going on? Now that you're a monarch, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not?
Stop flirting.
I suppose so.
Okay, Dave's fine.
You should be worried more about that guy for overthrowing you.
Yeah, honestly.
We did absolutely nothing wrong.
What are my
We haven't tried to overthrow you yet.
Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, the patricians with champion gladiators in the arena, and the grandees offer the fiercest battle nuns from the Sisterhood of Steel.
Lame.
Fallout reference, anyway. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all.
Coinage.
So, honey, don't you want hot battle nuns with you?
No, they're lame. Go for the
Tell me
gladiator.
about these nuns.
No, they're not hot. They're just lame.
So cool. Though.
Like the
Fucking Dr. Doom head
Vestal.
ass.
Terrifying warriors, and they sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty to the church is to the church above all, even your safety.
He has a faith of 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about
I would never know what you mean.
tell me about the Order of the Drowned Rose. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. Yeah, they're all boards, I guess. They mostly write poems these days, so...
Hi, Apollo.
Fuck you.
Hey,
look at them,
glowing
see
crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish.
Like, look at those thighs, though.
Yeah, look at those thighs, damn.
Open midriff, too.
Yeah. What about the foreign mercenaries? Well, the battle-bitten brethren specialize in bodyguard work, but they're costly. Who?
Pick your poison. Which?
I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I need to keep my authority up, so...
Mine just affects defiance.
I think I'll go with the nuns.
Yes.
Oh
My
shit,
defiance is greater! I'm aggrieved!
I'm glad you picked mine.
I mean, yeah, you're really fucking up your plans. You really pissed me off, oh my god.
The Benevolent nuns arrive in a palace a few weeks later. They nod to you silently, their souls still mask betraying nothing, before filing into formation behind your throne. Awesome. Alright, nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in any region, each of which affects a stat. This will be done through an auction, which only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen when the auction is open. Nobles can fund through the browser in increments of 100. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Alright, cool. So these are your options. You can either build a Deer Park, Library, Bazaar, Stadium, Aqueduct, or Theater. Unfortunately for Miss Onion over here, you have no money to bid. So
It is.
Wow.
It is not an obstacle.
We still have more money than Titus.
Carter. No, you don't.
What?
You have less money than me.
no, Paul, you have 400.
Carter. I will
What?
try my best to raise stability if you help me lower authority here. Come on, man. The theater.
Where's authority? Like, which one do I
The
click?
theater. The theater.
Theater. Alright.
Alright, BBS, what's your plan?
My plan's pretty simple. It's already put on the board.
I see.
So I can right now.
Needed to make sure.
Alright, Carter,
I
you need to put a bit
money
more.
in
You need to put more in the library. Quickly.
the library.
Yes, only top 2 get selected.
Hey, I put money in the library.
Exactly. We
Alright.
win.
I burned all my money for that.
Same. BBS may have money.
Alright,
but
so
we have
we're
a
getting a theater for the patricians and a library for the counts.
Yeah, you're not looking great.
Very thankful.
I am. I may have made a mistake.
Maybe a little fucked here.
Well, I wanted to, raise my stability because I thought that is the good thing to do for my kingdom. And it just so
But you need to
happens
still
that
have
one of
your
my
authority.
nobles wants to also raise stability to overthrow me, so...
Hee.
See, I would never want to overthrow you. That's why we're so loyal to you.
Exactly.
Isn't that your scheme to be like incredibly disloyal?
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry.
Look. The
No,
only way we
no,
guarantee that everyone but
Defiance
BBS
means-
wins is we make sure BBS's defiance gets higher.
Yeah, so higher defiance means, people are not loyal to you. Right now, the Grandees are very, very loyal to me. They don't feel any terrible ways towards me at all.
Yeah, we all love you.
Exactly.
Anyway.
That's defiance towards him.
No, it's also
Your
towards
August
the
Majesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he wins by having it low.
Your
Yeah.
August Majesty. Our pirates are more aggressive than ever. They follow a pirate queen who calls herself the Bloody Gull. She has established a stronghold in a tiny speck of land called Spider Heart Island. According to our spies, she's growing every day in power and wealth. What are we to do? Only half of our trade vessels reach their destinations.
You're military. Oh, 30% military. Probably not a good idea. Oh, I guess I just have to not,
Yeah, you can put a law on one of them in order to make it more,
yeah,
if
but...
you want to vote for one in particular.
But that law just, doesn't have me select anything. It just means if you all choose the same thing, then, that means more stability.
Okay, we have 30 seconds to debate. Okay, so I want to get rid of these fucking pirates, so for the love of Christ, can we get the Navy over there?
Yeah.
Bounty could also help with that.
better idea. Yeah, the bounty. It's a 60% chance, whereas a 30% chance from the military.
That's not
Yeah, so
That's
it's
a
about it.
percentage
I don't
because of
think
our
it's
current
chance.
military.
You have 5 seconds.
I don't think that's a percentage chance. I think that's literally 30% of our military.
No, it is a 30% chance. Or probably based on your military.
It should get higher the more military we get, is the thing.
Yep. Anyway, I gotta
It's
vote.
because our military is kind of shit.
Go for unity.
Ah.
Du-du-du-du.
You post an impressive bounty on the Bloody Gull's head, and wait, and wait. Challenge succeeded, stability is now steady. A month later, someone arrives at the palace. A broken-nosed fellow in a stained coat. He's carrying a bloody burlap sack, which he thumps onto your table. Who wants the voice of the bounty hunter?
I solved your pirate problem. Weren't easy. Now give me the money.
I'll check it. Yep, it's a woman's head. Spy Master, please confirm. Reports from Spiderheart's Isle are garbled, but it certainly seems that the Pirate Queen has been killed. I think our grubby friend is telling the truth. How did you do it?
They call me the Top Coat. I was a pirate captain and a friend to the Bloody Gold once. That was before she started demanding I call her Your Highness, telling me to bow and scrape and such.
I see.
But there's no Queen of the Sea. So when I saw your bounty, I thought I'd correct her of her delusions and make a pretty penny doing it.
I want my authority to be raised.
I made this guy really fucking Scottish.
Yeah. Have your money and be on your way.
Thank you kindly, Your Majesty.
That guy is more rich than most of our nobility.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. In the wake of
Oh yeah,
Bloody
he's
Gold's-
actually working a job.
Yeah. In the wake of Bloody Gold's death, the pirate attacks along the coast die down. The Ghost Sea is still full of danger, but the trade routes are safe once more. The coast is now wealthy and less defiant against me. Because I am such a lovely queen. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes, we love you oh so much.
Totally. Anyway.
Alright, let's find his vows. In the trusty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Oh god.
Rahuni.
Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year.
I've been busy!
You'd better find the time. Don't worry, I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What are your preferences, men, women, or do you not mind?
Eddie.
Excellent. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
Okay, mother. Ceremony of friendship.
Your Majesty, you know the Grandees are unfailingly loyal to you.
Of course.
I'm glad
Isn't it
everyone-
time we get a little reward for our fidelity?
That was a lot of my treasury, but it does raise my authority, which I do need to do.
Yeah.
So,
But it is all your treasure. Your
why
treasure.
not all of it?
But it gives.
It's only about 1,000.
It's just.
Oh, it's
But it gives
BBS.
me-
Don't give BBS money. Don't give BBS money.
But it gives me 300 I could put towards buildings that would help your rule.
Yes,
It's funnier if
of
he's
course,
broke.
of course.
Don't
He's also
give BBS
he's also the
money.
least broke monarch. You'd just be making him richer. You'd be giving him immense
you
power.
don't want the rich to get richer.
But-
This is what capitalism is. You don't want you don't want to pull a capitalism. Just
But if you
take
make
hit
the
of
rich
authority.
richer, we can
But
be
you
rich
can't-
together.
Free authority.
I don't even know why we're arguing this. We already know why. We already know what they're taking.
Have some golden jewels,
Praise
darling.
be. Thank you, your holiness.
I also have a fair bit of wealth. But
You
my
have to get your
authority's
authority to
back up.
5 in order to beat me, by the way.
Yeah, I'm working towards that.
I'm sure you are. Anyway.
Yes. I will reward my most loyalist of subjects.
Like me.
Like you.
And me.
You can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region of your kingdom, potentially punishing some while rewarding others.
I love taxing the poor.
Balance the needs of the treasury against defiance. Changes from a river region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability. They can rebel. All nobles gain wealthier, but one region gains extra wealth and a trade bonus. Regions with a higher trade set are more likely to get a trade bonus.
You know, you can make BBS's defiance higher by giving him a higher tax.
He needs to have high defiance, or you lose.
Well, they are very wealthy, so surely they won't mind having to pay a little bit more.
And you can lower the other group's defiance by giving us less of a tax.
Exactly.
Yay, more money!
You warned me.
Give us more money. Give us
But there is less in my treasury overall.
Yeah, I think this is a fair spread.
No need
Yeah.
to. I
Wait,
need no
well-
five.
I need
Well,
no.
you guys
Titus,
aren't exactly
Titus is
close
poor.
to
Let Titus have
overthrowing
some
him.
money to
You
play
almost
with.
spoiled my
Also, he has the
schemes
highest.
and-
He has the highest defiance. At least give Titus more money.
Your Holiness,
Spoiled
might
my
I suggest
schemes, and then you drain my
draining-
coffers.
My Holiness, might I suggest draining the counts dry?
Impossible. We need nothing. We
Do make quite an argument there. I would result with more money. Well, not much more, but
Just leave us at common tax. You have nothing to gain from
Yes.
raising our taxes or bribing us.
nothing to gain, nothing to lose.
well, my treasury
but she
after
does have
tax is
something to
lower
gain.
than my current treasury.
With this specific spread, this means that we'll have a fair middle line for defiance.
That's true.
But if you raise our taxes, then we'll have
Yeah.
higher defiance.
That's also
Yeah.
true.
True.
But Your Holiness, don't you like the glimmer of gold and the shine of gems?
I do like the glimmer of gold.
She actually does make money this way.
Well, my treasury after tax is less than my current treasury, but if I do the harsher tax, I get more.
But that's only $100. $100 is not that much.
Also,
But better
the
than being about
counts
200
have
down.
discovered a treasure worth 500 wealth. So, you'd be taking from the people who have discovered the treasure on your lands. They are gaining profit from you without being properly taxed for it. They need to be properly taxed.
But BBS already has the highest money. Taxing him already gets you all the money you need.
Oh no, it
And you
doesn't.
can just,
She's already
you can just
losing money.
leave-
Yeah,
you can just
I'm
leave
losing
the high
money
taxes
because of
on
the
him
bribe
again the
I'm
next
giving
time.
to the patricians. You know.
But remember, you want to leave the patricians low so that the defiance goes down.
Yeah, the defiance goes down if I give him the bribe.
Any higher
Exactly.
defiance and a riot could be
Just leave-
incited.
Well, my stability is pretty
Exactly.
high, so
Okay.
I highly doubt that people will be overthrowing me anytime soon.
But
Unless somebody's-
consider, as I stated,
But
the
consider-
counts are the one who discovered this treasure worth 500 wealth. So,
But
taking
consider-
400 from them is only fair for this vast wealth they have discovered. It is only taking your proper piece of the prize.
However, there's a piece of information you're not looking at. Holy shit! Wait, what does my character look like? He hasn't been on screen yet. Speech. Anyway, look, here's the
I
thing.
can't
There's
believe you're on the
something-
dollar.
I'm on the dollar. There's something you're not seeing here. You
On the
see,
coin.
we win, but our stability being high. But that means that means that you want to lower our stability, but you don't want to lose to us anyway by our defiance being too high to overthrow you.
Yeah.
It's better to just leave us where we're at.
True.
But you'd be
This
losing
is the
money.
most discussion over tax I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. It's just sounding like Congress setting the budget for the next year.
No, this is taking longer than Congress setting the budget for the next year.
Yeah,
What Congress does is,
about
let's
it.
all get pay raises, and look, goes home.
Yeah. Let's discover treasure worth
Come on.
500.
I think leaving it as it is good because the thing is, you could raise our taxes later if we ever get too high stability that you're not going to get rid of that plot in time.
True.
You could always raise it later.
Yeah, so
All I'm hearing is you're letting them manipulate you. You're listening to their sweet lies and words.
Okay,
so that
you really
they can
gotta
keep
li-
their wealth.
Are you going to listen to the person who's literally never lied, or are you going to listen to your boyfriend? That's the real question.
I don't lie
Are you
either.
going to listen to the ones who
Exactly.
have never once betrayed you?
Well, I think I would rather listen to the people who are the most loyal to me, so...
Yes.
Yippee!
Yahoo! Well, hey.
Alright, well, here we are.
Here we go.
Let's see my options for my partner.
I have found 3 potential matches for you. One eligible young candidate for each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance.
And a partner for life to have and to hold, don't forget.
I suppose so. But the alliance comes first.
Damn, Len is dead. Your mother leads you to the great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels, but now each is covered by a cloth. Wait, I don't even get to meet them?
There's no time for sentiment. You see a match that befits your station and suits your political needs.
Okay. She whisked away the cloth from the first portrait.
This is Rissima, the eldest son of the Eastern Beach dynasty. Forget the snooty expression, I'm sure that's caused by an air brushstroke.
Uh-huh.
Spends most of the time with a fencing master and mastering the blade. Half from the East are in love with him, apparently, and the other half hate him.
Could be an angel or a devil.
A very 50-50 guy, okay. Don't see what the fuss is all about, personally.
From the coast, we have Herona, the wealthy heiress to the noble patrician Apollo's estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. Apparently, she's got a silver tongue, too. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. But to her credit, she gives a lot of it to charity.
I like the sound of her.
And from the South Sabino, the eldest heir of the BBS lineage. A quiet and retiring soul, preferring solitude to the company of others.
Just like someone else I know.
Huh?
Like many in the South, they claim to put the faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Despite that, though, they're said to have collected sins like a soldier collects medals. I'm not sure what the upside of this one is, actually.
I don't know either.
It's simple. You don't know what kind of sins he has.
Huh?
Perhaps one might say sins of the flesh.
Not bad, I guess. Mother?
Oh, Beach.
Apollo?
Yeah, that's
Mother.
Apollo's voice in that.
This is the point where
Okay.
I have to do
Okay,
the
no,
thing
I
I
got
mentioned
this.
that might happen.
Gotcha.
Someone else is here.
We're gonna lose the patricians real soon. Damn.
Okay, wait. I got this.
Mhm.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anchor the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
Uh-huh. Right.
No reason.
What? Hold on. Show me the southern candidate again. I forgot what is the deal with this guy? Quiet and retiring soul, preferring solitude. Religious. Sinful.
Manhole.
Man horror.
That's what the S is.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go with Herona. Well, no. Yes, I'm gonna go with Herona.
Wow.
Alright. The coast is now
Nice
loyal to
sound. I'll
me.
be unable to speak, but I'll be able to hear.
Gotcha.
This
Alright, so the east and the south are like me a little bit less, but the coast is forever going to love me. Okay, now we got two things in the south to deal with.
In the BBS land.
Yes.
This simply can't go on. Your Majesty, these arch-boffins think they know everything, but they know nothing of the ninth god's wrath.
Please, Your Majesty, we found a perfect site for an observatory high in the southern hills. But it's on Grandi BBS's lands, and he refuses to let us build there.
Such things are heresy. The stars are just as big and close as the ninth god intended. Who put you up to this idea? I bet it was one of those patricians, like Apollo.
Where's the... Well, your faith is already super high.
I say investigate the funding. Your treasury is looking a little bit barren.
I'm gonna go with this. None of this increases or lowers my treasury, so I'm gonna go with the authority check.
But by looking into their funding, you might find a source of income they are not supposed to have and be able to take it for oneself.
I don't know. Why do you all vote against me?
Because it's funny.
And because I make good points.
He can be wileful.
These scholars, they claim riches they either do not have, or have through unholy means.
Alright, so thorough investigation quickly unearths the truth. The scholar's patron is none other than the noble patrician Apollo, who is not even here anymore.
They are
dead.
listening.
Damn you.
Alright, we voicing them or skipping over them.
I'll just read them out. Hold on a moment, this was never a secret to begin with. All my accounts are public. BBS is just paranoid of a conspiracy. This observatory could advance our knowledge of the stars by hundreds of years. It is a crime to find the science. Is it a crime to find the scientists now?
Ooh.
Okay, so the best option you have here is off with the head.
The
Do
phrase is short off.
What?
No.
He disconnected.
What?
Yeah,
The one
Titus
that-
went out
oh.
of
shit.
signal range, it would appear.
No, it wasn't raging. Damn.
Reconnected. You can resume.
Yeah, they reconnected. You can.
Okay, resume.
Yeah.
Off with their head. It raises my authority.
It raises their defiance, but theirs is at
No,
zero
I
already.
think. Well, no. It will probably raise your defiance because I'm going to cut off your head.
No, you're cutting off
No.
their head.
Am I? Hold on.
Yes.
I guess
You're
I
answering
am.
the question to them.
Yeah, because if you were saying off of this with Apollo's head, it would be off with your head.
Yeah.
Your head.
Oh god, I'm gonna be chopping off the noble whose family I'm marrying into. That would be really funny.
Yeah.
But I need my authority up.
It grants you authority. It grants us faith. It does lower your stability a little bit, but although you do desire your stability to be higher, would it not be smarter to lower it enough to avoid the scheme that is coming after you? So that then, when their plans change, you can once more raise your stability again.
This is true. This is true.
Stability.
Fuck it. Apollo's mouth is agape as they're dragged away. Even Grandi PBS gets shocked. I have better authority, their defiance is worse, and their faith is better. Their faith goes up for basically everybody.
Yes, everyone is faithful now.
Yeah. Civility went down a little bit, but worthy trade to make for more authority to overthrow the patricians. Melandares mentions observatories, and a number of paranoid nobles started smashing their telescopes for fear of reprisal. The stars will remain a mystery for now. Oh well.
And their mysticism shall stay the same.
The patrician Apollo has died, and Apollo II has joined the council.
Rejected once. Dies.
A second Apollo has hit the council.
The second Apollo has hit the council. Alright, what's going on over here? There's treasure. I received a message from the wizard Brisket, Your Majesty. I heard it in my mind during breakfast. It was quite disturbing. Their new apprentice, Onions, has died. This is quite normal, Your Majesty. The survival rate of wizard apprentices is less than 1 in 10. Regardless, Brisket has sent us compensation. How charitable!
And what are the damage that they have already wrought in Calvone? Or however the fuck you pronounce it. Did we receive any compensation for that?
I'm pretty sure it's Calvone.
Yeah.
Alas, no, this is only 150 gold. Perhaps the council will have an idea of what to do with it? That is not a lot. Oh, that's not cool.
It would.
So we vote A, yeah.
What?
Yes.
Oh, but my money. Oh well.
Yeah, your money doesn't matter. Your purpose as monarch is to serve the people.
Oh,
Don't
well.
worry, honey. By granting them money, you can later drain it out with taxes.
Yes. True.
Perhaps. Yes.
That may be true.
I wonder who the defiance. I guess the defiance of the grandees would be raising if I said keep it for the treasury.
I mean,
Actually,
Okay,
wait
so-
a second.
Or
Wait,
these.
it's a-
So I think
Yeah, because
the blue text
because-
means multiple people.
I think blue text means all of them, because blue is just for all. Is just the default.
Is it?
Like, it's to the side, so I think it's supposed to affect all of them.
Do I want to raise my stability right now? Probably not.
Perhaps.
I'm going to not be greedy for once. I'm going to veto the keep it for the treasury. And I'll just let you all decide how this plays out. I'm not going to be selfish.
But are you going to be
Raise
shellfish?
stability by voting for A. What the fuck?
Okay.
does that benefit
Now I
us?
have to decide what happens as the tiebreaker. Probably? Yep. Okay. Give me your arguments.
If
Let's-
you
You don't want defiance up.
in defiance for the grand.
Well, if I'm building a statue to celebrate Noble Onion, then I'm pretty sure that'll raise the defiance of the grandees, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want the statue.
I mean, yes, but also they gave up their noble title to out magecraft. They gave
Yeah.
up being part of your kingdom for some sparks of power.
Uh-huh.
Do you really want to celebrate that sort of person?
For the good of the country, though.
Yeah.
The country that, you know, tossed their title aside, I do not see them coming back happy they had to throw away their title. They threw away their title. Now, building a statue of them would only cause more nobles to want to throw away their titles, become just mages, and soon the entirety of noble society would collapse. It would be far better to just give the money to their successor.
The statue serves as a monument to Iron Age, showing what Hubris grants do? Yes, true.
Yes. Perhaps.
Well, I suppose you should get a little bit of money. What?
Countess Shallots appreciates it very. Oh, that's it. This is an insult to my namesake's memory. Who does this wizard think they are?
I don't know. But you have more money now. Oh, I'm not why don't you ask them for more?
Huh. With all due respect to your grace, have you not heard the idiom, they demanded money from a wizard? It means to die.
Both of these options are hilarious. Oh, no need to get snarky. Your suggestion doesn't go down well. Apparently, you should have known better. Oh well.
Oh well.
Alright. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Blood, ashes, damnation! Sea and storm take us all! Whatever is the matter? I offered cash to a palace official and he acted like I was trying to give him head lice! Doesn't surprise me, the monarch's authority is quite respected. You're lucky he didn't turn you over to the watch. So there's no room for some good old-fashioned bribery? What is the world coming to?
Tisk tisk. Classic petitions.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize Apollo died.
Yeah. We chopped off their head.
Ah, yeah.
Right, yeah, right, I did
Apollo
vote
is
for that.
dead. Oh man. BBS, would you like to voice?
I mean, I do believe which has been. For a cut period.
Oh.
Ah. I see. Well, royal decree, yada yada yada. So the laws on the table. Royal gamble. Plus 60 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, a minus 200 to the treasury. Swing votes. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Or stop the count. The timer is set to 15 seconds, and the vote will automatically close once the timer is over.
Oh goodness.
Royal Gamble is the best option, objectively.
Yeah,
is.
it is. I think I will adopt that over...
One of your laws must go.
I don't really care. Well, I might need
we
the
haven't really been getting
veto.
much usage out of
Well,
Call for
Call of
Unity.
Unity is just Oh,
I feel like it hasn't worked very well since every vote has been like 50-50. Well, that kind of works actually. But I'll get rid of my own vote. As the end of
Now
this
you are
year.
simply but a gambler.
A new baby?
A new baby.
And the baby is you.
babies.
The baby is you.
Greetings, your august majesty. Some fine news for my citizens on the coast. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion? Let's see. Send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real. Oh, the mark has no time for present brats.
Remember, you should want to lower your stability at the moment so that the plot
Yes.
can't go through.
Yes.
However, and hear me out, you know that that we want the stability to go up, so that means you could put Royal Gamble on it.
Ooh.
And it would give you a return on your investment.
You could also put it on gift the parents a bounty of jewels, because that would make it so that if we do vote for Treasury, then you get basically all your money back for like losing the money.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something a little bit crazy. I think I'm going to veto the bounty of jewels.
Oh,
What a wiry choice. I will do something perhaps unprecedented.
oh. And what might that be? But I alone am the one
I
charged of
regained
this.
my voice.
You regained your voice, cool. Damn.
And now you can once more speak for
There we
yourself.
go. Perfect.
Damn you.
I have no time for peasant brats.
Oh well, it's only the citizens. They'll survive.
Truly. But rumors of your coldness circulate among the common folk. Oh, I need to get my stability to like 4, right? In order for them to
Yeah.
not have that.
Yeah, it has to be below 5.
Oh,
I mean, no, it has to be below 2, actually.
no, not below 2.
But now our defiance is getting higher, so if our stability goes too low, then we'll just overthrow you anyway.
Okay, Count Beach rushes
Oh my
into
God,
the
it's
council
me.
chamber, breathless and in disarray.
By the ninth, you look like you haven't slept for weeks.
I know it doesn't fit his voice, but should I Roddy Glibbert or Perfect Cell?
Monty Glibbert.
Glibby.
Flavored.
Glibby. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my fucking voice sounds like this!
My God, get away from me. Perhaps you're ill or old.
They're both hilarious.
It was one of my peasants. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch, like the queen!
A doppelganger?
Send to the south to relax. We know that means I'm getting sent to the farm.
What?
Wait, what is your trait at? Your trait is the lowest.
We enjoy our tree. gambling is always fun.
I do love to gamble, but I don't know what you guys are gonna pick. Go relax at the beach.
The beach.
No, I'm gonna have the so-called witch.
Have a vacation! I insist have a vacation!
The beach will not make
Oh,
him old.
damn it!
Oh my god.
Well, I
Yeah,
insist that you get a vacation.
You fools, why did you give her money?
Oh.
Oh, right. Yes, that would be wonderful. A change of pace, some fresh air, perfect. Perfect. Anyway.
Please, the 9th. Be sure to bring plenty of coin.
Coin.
The trip is a resounding success, with Beach and his entourage praising BBS's hospitality. The South soon becomes a popular destination for those looking to improve their health. The South gets more wealth and
BBS
more
has
trade.
so much money!
And
Thank you.
Beach has less money. And it is
I wanted to
time.
go with the other option.
It is time for my wedding. Your wedding to Harada is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Sorry. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing at St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Harada at your side.
Who's getting the Archbishop?
Me. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom.
Yay.
Not God. The kingdom, not God.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Harada laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. My stability is up, which is not great, but everyone else's defiance is down, which is great.
Yes, it is so perfect.
By the time you find yourself alone with Harona, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired.
You danced so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You endure a long conversation, which Harona seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. Exactly how I like it. By night's end, you still don't know who Harona really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. You go to your separate bedchambers, still strangers. I do love flattery. Oh, so.
But your wife hates you.
Well, they don't know that.
I hate my wife. Too.
Far in the east, Count Beach is hosting a dinner party in his castle with a few distinguished guests.
Our plans are going better than expected. The spy master thinks it's all well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play.
I'm sorry, I can just only imagine Ronnie Glibert doing a fucking, like, play.
Yeah.
Literally holding the script and reading his lines.
And when the cat returns, it will find the mice have poisoned its kibble.
The analogy's a little tortured now, but I like the enthusiasm. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents.
Indeed, the honor god are incorruptible, but the watch are another story. If the monarch can't pay them, they will look for money elsewhere.
What money?
I can't do the voice correctly, I just pulled out a piece of caramel.
For the next stage of the scheme, the counts must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons.
So they're gonna shrink to drain you dry of money.
Which will not happen, because I am so prosperous.
Yes, and I shall endure any taxes to make sure you stay rich.
And the South
Alright, Carter, my
needs a
plan's been
sort
fucked up.
So,
Time. Yeah, I wonder what authority's looking like.
yeah.
Yeah. In the south, beneath a scorching sun, Grandee BBS is strolling through his vineyard in a company of a few close friends.
You said you had a surprise for me. Indeed, and here it is. Behold! Your Majesty, what on earth are you doing here at such an hour? I'm sorry, I hope you didn't overhear any... Quit babbling, you blowhard. This isn't the monarch. It is a peasant who's the monarch's spitting image. Gods above, and just in time. The spymaster trusts us so much that she's not noticed we're fortifying the border. That means we can move to the next phase. Kidnapping the monarch and putting this fool in their place. And how do we manage that? We need the kingdom in utter chaos. Bad enough that the monarch's abduction can slip past unnoticed.
Well, that's not happening. He wants to lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Your Majesty, these upstarts are saying they have a right to your throne. No doubt the nobles are already scheming to crown their regent's preferred claimant. I will surely get him there soon. No?
Surely.
Surely.
Let's go over here to the coast. Verona, Witch, I have something I wanted to ask. Oh, wait, who's voicing Verona? Sorry.
I'm looking right here. Witch, I had something I wanted to ask of you.
What can I do for you, my lovely wife?
As you surely know, I run a very successful jewelers guild back home in the coast. But the current laws are a little restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations, you know how it is. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the import duties on Ateshi jewels, perhaps?
You want me to give the coast preferential treatment?
I think it's only fair. The other regions just can't compete with us in the jewelry trade anyway.
All the Grandees do have more trade than you, but,
If they are trying to...
Trade, though.
If they are attempting to change your tariffs, that means they are trying to steal away your money.
Yeah.
That's not true. I'm trying to give us more money overall. Think about it. The more money we have, the more money the country has. Come on, trust your wife.
Fine, let's assemble the council.
Ah, marvelous. I'll see you there.
Okay. Well, more trade and more treasury. Alright.
I want to point out, you could have guaranteed that you could have gotten a lot of money there.
Yeah, but I'm already getting 1,000 from this top one.
You should vote with me because that's the correct option. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, considering that your goal is to try and drain the treasury.
Yeah, come on. What the fuck?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's a tie, so.
Yeah, Carter, your ally here kind of fucked up.
The onion.
Yeah, you do realize you want that lower, right?
Yeah, what the fuck? Now we're gonna lose guaranteed. We were doing so well early on.
The other regions are outraged by the clear nepotism that's taking place, but Harada pays them no mind. As province Korean, he even shares a portion of the income with the treasury. Trading not dominant. Defiance is getting a little high, but there's not going to be a revolution. Absolutely not.
Not at all.
The city is on fire over here.
Onion has lost a voice.
Yep. Your Grace, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Florence. For once there were buildings, there is now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of peasants have died. What caused this fire? How kicked over a lancer? Your Majesty. Some milkmaid was burning the midnight oil and must have had unexpectedly cold hands. Poor cow! Well, I'm sorry to hear that your city's gone up in flames. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Oh. Well...
You know what is right in your heart.
I think I do know what is right.
He made a mistake. Carter, Onions, both vote for offer no help. Vote for offer no help.
Offer no help.
No!
Raise their defiance as high as possible so they can revolt.
Wait, no, but now their stability is going lower, and now Beavis is gonna win.
Now, stability needs to be significantly lower. If your defiance gets above 6, Carter, you can revolt.
Yeah. Anyway, I also okay. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this because it keeps hurting my soul that you don't do it. Putting your royal gamble on the same vote that we're doing on a same vote that you're using your veto guarantees that we are forced to pick an option that gives you money.
Yeah. Oh well.
You can't. You can only use one at a time.
Correct.
Really?
If you vetoed offer no help, by the way, that was the correct option.
Yeah, that was probably the correct option. Whatever, I'm just gonna continue. Oh well.
Oh,
You would vote against the rebuilding of your own city.
yeah, they're trying to rile up their people. We're schemers, after all.
I don't have any fucking money.
Demon stars, what is the point of having a monarch in the first place?
To overthrow her, obviously.
Your Majesty, a count by the name of Beach wants to present you with a new invention.
Carter.
Oh shit, it's me.
I return.
Your Grace, we are entering a modern age, a more humane age. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off, or hangings where it does. No more. Behold, a merciful machine for removing heads. Oh my god, I just read the quickly and painlessly. I call it the beach.
The beach that makes you old.
We gotta beach 'em.
The beach that makes you headless.
The beach that makes you die.
It's just a water cauldron with a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The size of the chill down your stomach. You want to name this horrible thing after yourself?
You know what the funniest part about this is? You know the guillotine is still one of the most merciful forms of execution?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why not? This is a machine of mercy. Also, I hope to God that when you die, the last name you'll hear will be mine. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the beach across the kingdom.
Fine, but we're not calling it the beach.
I suppose.
Very well, I suppose we can call it the Witch Decapitator.
We're not calling it that.
I hope you're fine
either.
with me ad-libbing.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine.
The nationwide rollout.
Oh, but my stability.
your stability. Very important.
You need to fund a nationwide rollout.
Oh, that lowers my stability too.
See, you don't want to kill me.
That
One of them
lowers
raises
Yeah, I
stability, the
don't-
other lowers
okay.
stability.
one
Consider,
to lower the
each
stability.
here is
So-
cursed. If you kill him, you're getting rid of a cursed man who could spread that curse of hair falling out to
Didn't you
you.
get healed in your kingdom? And you gain without
No,
much
it's the
trade for it?
curse that fucks up your voice.
It also causes your hair to fall out.
Understand the impact. If you test it, the stability will fall as the grandees wish. If you ban it, it will rise against.
Oh, also,
Yeah.
even if you test it on me, our defiance will get too high and we will overthrow you.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Why would you
ban
note that?
option B.
Why would you note that, Carter?
Because we take her fucking money and get money.
Okay, so you
Look,
have
I'm
one of
trying to
two
win
options.
honestly. I want people to be well aware of what's about to happen when they die.
Very aware.
Oh, well, it's unanimous.
Anyway, Witch, be glad I'm also modding your chat.
Yeah.
What
happened?
Hundreds of decapitators are built in
was a
eastern
bot.
workshops and
Gotcha.
sent to the courthouses all over the kingdom. So you finally have money again. Good job.
Yeah.
Senior chopping through the
Man,
backlog
Titus
of
is
condemned
getting
prisoners
fucked
with
here.
unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy.
Yeah, I've been screwed for a bit.
Great.
Okay. It's time for options.
We need more
no.
prison infrastructure.
No, we don't need more prisons. We do absolutely do not need
Yes,
more
we do.
prisons. I think another library would be very nice. I think a library would be beautiful and wonderful, actually.
A beautiful library for
Okay,
the
I think
people.
we should vote for the theater. Help Titus out a bit here.
A library would be so wonderful, though. You know, knowledge is very important.
Hey, Titus.
Yeah.
Trade offer. I pledge some towards the theater if you don't pledge towards the library.
Okay.
Wow, you guys are spending all of your money on this.
Indeed. Anyway. Hey, Carter. Onion.
Onion?
No, it's actually not possible for you on that.
Onion.
Sorry, Rip. Die.
What do you mean?
I was going to screw BBS, but I have not. We do not have enough combined cash in order to do so.
Yeah, no, well, actually,
Well, if I
think we
helped
do.
you out, why would you screw me over?
Because you already put your money where your mouth is.
Also, don't be an asshole. Come on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I
Whoa.
did not understand what the effect was going to be.
Letting him
I
win?
see now.
About
I
my
see it.
heir. Your marriage to Haruna has grown stale. Oh, we get along well enough. We've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about maximizing profits than your happiness. But I still need an heir.
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair.
It went about as well as could be expected.
You're still in power, aren't you? Look at the crown in your head. That's what matters. Going well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. I can't believe she prepared fucking T-girls for this. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins.
I'm pretty sure I have.
I'm probably the one to trust a bastard child.
Yeah, remember, direct lineage is the safest bet in all cases. Think about all the times England's monarchy failed because of them fucking with that.
Yeah.
It's like every single time it failed.
I will soon get my wife pregnant.
The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business.
As well. What is going on here? Your Majesty, I've received worrying reports. Worrying and confusing. I'm constantly worried and confused. I pay you too much to be confused.
God.
As a matter of fact, Your Majesty, you barely pay me anything. I do what I do out of loyalty to the kingdom.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
As you should. I received reports from one of my little birdies in Grandy's BBS's manor. He has the most unusual guest. Oh no, is this some kind of parasite thing? Wouldn't shock me. Oh no. It's you, Your Majesty. Or someone who looks just like you. So a parasite. I have no reason to suspect the Grandees of plotting anything, and yet, I can't square this away. Unfortunately, I can't devote too many resources to solving this puzzle with the kingdom in such a lamentable state. Too busy fighting fires elsewhere. I recommend you call a meeting of the council and try to do something to put a stop to this. We will assemble them at once.
You know, if you make it so that B isn't an option, and everyone else goes for A, BBS gets screwed very successfully.
Yes, but then you lose a lot of your money, which will put you towards getting put into, well, you know, the Count's scheme.
You
Think about
You see though, you want to make sure that Titus is the one that finishes their scheme next, because they're a step behind the rest of us. So you want to make sure your authority is low in return for your stability being high.
Exactly.
Oh, you can.
Plus, you could always. Plus, raising his defiance means he gets more likely in order to overthrow you.
I would never overthrow you. I'm oh so loyal
Plus,
to
you
you.
can also offset the treasury bonus by putting on Royal Gamble.
Exactly.
And you can just tax the Grandees when the time comes.
Exactly.
Listen, honey.
Exactly.
We would never try and overthrow you.
Come on. We're so
Literally a
who looks
pathological
exactly
liar.
like
Don't
me in...
It raises stability, which you need to raise.
I do need to raise it.
But you would be lowering your wealth.
But I can
even
use
if
Royal
you
Gamble.
Even if you gamble, actually, yeah,
Believe in the
gambling would,
Gamba.
however, it would
Literally
also
get
lower
more
your
money.
authority, which would allow, you know, Apollo take a
But
step
here's the thing,
closer to
here's the
claiming the
thing, here's the thing.
throne.
Apollo is the furthest back, and therefore you have the least to lose.
Exactly.
Although they are the
I
furthest back, a
say-
step towards, you know, a failure is still a step towards a failure.
Come on.
If I
It
may
literally
play-
should not fail. This is the best option by far.
I will have an heir soon.
B
If
is your
I
best
may-
option by far.
Before we set a little gamble in place, let me just play the Six Gods advocate for a moment. If you veto the tripling of the security and call for unity on option B, then
Well,
it is very
I
clear-
can't veto and call for unity at the same time. I can only use one law of the land on the vote.
That's correct.
I
Use Royal
see.
Gamble, please. It's the best option. Do it. I beg of you.
Worst case, we all vote B.
You can. Oh wait, it's two.
Well, I trust that all of you would not, raise your defiance, as it does not directly help. Well, it does.
Exactly.
Well,
It only
you-
raises
Look at
the
my defiant. Look at our
Well,
defiant.
no. If
Look,
they
look,
ignore the
look.
gamble, it does directly help them because it means that, you know, taking 200 out of the treasury.
Look, I'm going to be very simple with you guys, right? Yes, doing this will delay BBS's scheme, but it will raise his defiance. All you are doing in the long term is helping him. He's in a far better position than you are currently. He is currently winning.
No, I am not. I am
Doing that would only
simply
delay
just
him. You need to stop him.
relaxing.
Temporary measures don't mean anything.
So all of you are going to vote A, right?
Yes, our vote.
Just start
Stop
voting.
it. Make her lose money. Make her lose money.
Make the correct and do the correct thing.
Make the correct.
Please,
Make the
lady,
correct
count us on
decision.
you,
Make her lose money.
please. Count us on you in a second. Please vote A. Please vote A. Please vote A.
I mean, here's the thing. Even if they vote B, you get a tiebreaker.
What sort
Yes, I
of
will just
queen
choose either way,
begs?
but...
You cunts.
Let's go!
Haram.
My treasury went up and down. Okay. Plus, we have equal authority and stability, which is good, and our treasury is relatively wealthy. The ranks of your palace watch are swollen with new recruits, and a strict curfew is set up within a 2-mile radius of the palace. To help keep you safe, but the nobles think it's a display of weakness. There are rumors that you're slipping into paranoia. I'm not paranoid.
No.
There's just someone who looks exactly like me, and I do not want them replacing me. That's pretty
We
reasonable.
would never replace you with them. We just like having more of your face around.
I am most pleased with the new library we built on my land, but the scholars believe the library is cursed. They refuse to read any of the books on its shelves.
Why in the 7 hells would do they believe that?
Nobody knows. They just say it gives them a creepy feeling. What should we do?
Paint puppies and clowns all over the library to make it less creepy. No?
I think we should raise it.
I don't think we should raise it, actually.
I think we should.
I think we should.
See? Onion's a real one. Come here.
But we don't want the stability to go down.
Exactly. The
I
building's
don't
like in a
want
perfect
stability
place
to go down,
right
I do not want defiance to go up. Because, I mean, look at the count's defiance. It's 5.
now. Yeah, no, fuck that.
No, we're not destroying the library. We are absolutely not. I think either you guys should stop complaining or exorcism, whatever. I don't care.
Clowns, 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 clowns. Come on, clowns.
Exorcism or A or C.
I'm gonna have to follow behind you two, so you two need to make your choice.
I'm
Come
gonna
on,
order
clowns,
the
come on,
scholars to
clowns,
stop
come on,
complaining.
clowns, clowns,
I
clowns,
think they
clowns,
should
clowns, clowns.
simply shut the fuck up.
Fuckers.
We're going to vote
Literally,
against
all of
you
us
because
are
we
like
don't want
fucking
you to win.
motherfuckers, like literally just about to steal the crown. Fuck that. I'd rather support a monarch I hate than have someone else become monarch while I just sit there idly.
But consider clowns.
I can't believe BBS is making the kingdom more functional inadvertently.
Miss Onions.
No, that's you. That's narration.
Yes, yes.
No, it's her talking.
You ordered the scholars to overcome their superstitions and get back to work. Grumbling, they do so.
Yep. What else
Should have
that
picked
season?
clowns. Come on, Witch, just imagine. Everywhere would be painted with you.
Shut up. Okay, in the darkest depths of an eastern forest, Count Beach has gathered his fellow plotters around a mossy stone obelisk.
Some of our bride. Oh wait.
That's Beach.
Oh shit, that's me. Some of our
That's you.
bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The monarch is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed.
So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough?
No, not yet. We can't move. We can't make a move until we're sure won't be discovered. This is
Are we
really
being
Ronnie
fucked into
delivered.
this Are we being fucked into a rain going perfectly?
What?
Are we being fucked
What?
into a rain going perfectly?
I think that's kind of inadvertently what happened.
Literally, she was sitting at the exact tipping point of everything going wrong.
Oh, it's only gonna get better for me. The council is to lower the treasure to 1500 or less. And I believe you only have one season left to do that. Meanwhile, in the south, Grandee BBS has invited his closest associates to his manor house for some wine and cheese and treason.
The kingdom's not exactly peaceful, but there's still no way we could stage an abduction of the monarch without being noticed. We need a little more chaos, don't we?
The Grandee's aim is to lower stability to 4 or less, which I am barely above. Right, who has the most money?
Insurance, let's go!
It's tax season. Oh, wow. Looks like...
BBS actually does not have a ton of money. I could bankrupt him if I use the cruel tax on him.
Or you can bribe him to lower his defiance and thoroughly fuck him.
Yeah, well, the Count's defiance is quite high.
Oh yeah, the Council of the People with High Defiance, I forgot. That's what I meant.
So I'm going to do that. You have, Apollo, you have quite a bit of money.
Yes, he does.
I can't believe you're Luigiing me. I can't believe I'm getting Mangioni'd. I invent insurance and this is what I get.
Well, like that is barely above how much I need.
Yeah. You really need the money.
Do not worry.
Surely you won't mind just a little bit extra money being taken from you.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a big
Just
issue.
a little bit.
And you don't want too many people at high defiance, especially with me lowering your stability.
Yes. Yeah. I think this is relatively fair.
Very
As do I.
But BBS is so poor. I think you should give him a bit more money.
Hey,
No. Alright, well, there we
I'm
are.
gonna work your ass off to lower that defiance.
Silver discovered.
Excellent news from the south, your highness. Prospectors have discovered deposits of silver on my land. Mining will begin.
Wait.
Noble patrician Apollo II waves an ancient parchment.
The silver belongs to me! The deposit is on our side of the border, and this scroll proves it.
Oh, this can be nasty, Your Majesty.
Anyway. Yeah.
The border between the South Lake coast has always been highly contested. Do I gamble on
Our
this?
defiance is relatively low.
Yeah. Okay, so option A raises
Gives
the
me
defiant. Well, no,
It'll
there's
raise the
no
defiance of the
wealth.
other group,
and-
so
yeah.
it'll raise the coasts.
Yeah, so this will raise the
It'll
coast
raise-
defiance. This will
Raise
raise the
coast,
south.
lower south.
Yep.
Yeah, and this one will do the opposite of the first one. And this one will raise the defiance of both, but also increase my stability, which would be nice for me.
But
It
that
will
could put
also
you in a
mean that
dangerous
all of us
situation.
are very much out of range of overthrowing you.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, we'd be very close to overflowing you.
As it'll raise stability significantly.
But it also will raise both of our defiances.
Yes, but you can't try to revolt against me unless your defiance is higher than both my authority and stability.
And stability, yes.
So,
With
I'm
BBS,
sure
I do
they
think the
have
long-term play here is to share the deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And I will call for unity on this. Please, Pixie.
My fucking money. Give me my fucking money.
Okay, well, I don't want BBS to have the money. Karter, Onion, where are you guys planning to go?
There.
Consider, I'm
Onion?
currently poor.
Onion?
Why are my
So-
votes worthless, by the way? Oh, yeah, no.
If both of you have a
Two of
vote.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, my stability is quite high. I love that. We are so steady. Brandy, BBS, and noble patrician Apollo II exchange wary glances. As they shake hands, their smiles are very tight. Learn to share.
No.
Sharing is
Listen to
scary.
what the bard is. Your Majesty, a traveling bard. She says she has come to compose a song for you. Oh, lovely.
Not just any bard, your highness. The best in all the land. Sally Six Fingers, they call me.
Oh, a song you say about me.
Why, of course. In fact, I have the tune and the verse all but ready. I have saved my best work for you, my monarch.
I do
Anyway,
love
here's
her
Wonderwall.
something. Here's a Wonderwall. Yeah.
All I require is a subject. What should I tell the masses of you? What would you like to inspire?
Teach them to love me.
I will do so, your highness. Absolutely. Give me but a few weeks and everyone within the Crown Lands will know of your benevolence.
I am very benevolent.
Pray, I need only but a small payment of 500 gold for the time. A discounted rate for one as esteemed as yourself.
A discounted rate. Your goal.
Discounted.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Don't be silly. I'm the monarch.
You might have to be a dick here, just to save your own skin.
I might have to be.
But it will bring you closer to your long-term goal, and you can just tax the patricians again next time. I'm sure an opportunity will come soon.
I'm sure it won't.
It will.
Oh.
It won't. You let the counts speak for you. They wish to see our treasury empty. Do not let their words misguide
500
you.
is quite a bit for me this very moment in time. Don't be silly, I'm the monarch. I shouldn't have to give you money.
I see. I cannot work for free, your highness, as much as it pains me to say so.
Oh.
It's just a little.
It's a slight hit, but you have 7.
And I do have 7.
Isn't your overall goal to raise stability, though?
It is to keep it high, yeah. Oh, very well.
But
As much as I
The
would
song
love a
could have
song
raised
about
us.
me. As much
But the
as I
song
love-
could have raised this ability.
Yeah, as much as I love a song about me, I cannot risk losing any more in my treasury. Let's see what's happening here.
the bard knows
Your
how to
esteemed highness, I regret to have to bring this matter to you, but there's no other way. We've been tracking a coastal criminal who's wanted in the conjunction with a high number of profile incidents back home. We thought she'd flipped the net until recently, when we discovered that she fled into the south a number of years ago. But the grandees are refusing to let us investigate further.
Who is this criminal?
We don't know her real name, but the laborers call her Widowmaker Ellie. She's lied, cheated, and murdered her way halfway across the coast.
There you go, boss. Wait a moment. Are you talking about old lady Ellie? She's a pillar of the community back in Haranza. She arrived a few years ago from the coast and used her wealth to invest in local businesses and set up an orphanage. Everyone loves her.
Surely you jest. Old Lady Ellie, this woman is a bloodthirsty criminal and must be punished.
Well, I know what option I don't want, and that's the middle one. Oh, I wish I could have had this first to use Royal Gamble on it, so I had more money to pay for the bard, but oh well. Please.
BBS, I'll vote B with you.
Okay.
Alright, buddy, sure.
No matter what happens, you're getting fucked here.
You already know what you were doing. Don't renege. How dare you?
How dare you? Truly a tyrant. We should overthrow you.
True and
True.
real.
Let's raise
What's
that defiance up. Because by
There's
doing
no-
it, you're raising my defiance.
Look,
That's
look, look, I'm gonna be real with you. You know which one we're going to pick, so you put Royal Gamble on the one we're going to pick.
That's true. Make some money off of it.
Worst case
Nobody
that
can
happens.
overthrow. Think about how high your stability is. Even if your authority goes down, nobody can overthrow you still because of how high stability is.
Also,
Yes.
the worst thing that could possibly happen is we all unanimously decide afterwards to go against your Royal Gamble, and that still puts you out of range for us to win.
That's true.
Put
Exactly.
leadership towards it. Every
Think about all the
step,
money
even the
they can make.
smallest one, is important.
But
So anyway,
that's
I'm
worst
voting C.
possible case. That's worst possible case, though.
So anyway, I'm voting C.
Come on, you know what you're doing.
Come on. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
We're inside your mind.
We can read your mind.
My evil advisor.
Let me inside
Don't
your
let
head.
the counts of
I will
voices guide
whisper
you.
delusions into your mind.
They
You know, the
seek to
longer
bring
you
your
wait, the
puppets
less
to
stable
die.
of a monarch you seem.
This is the ghost of my mother, Onions. She wants you to pick C.
Real.
Would you rather not face this woman face to face? See what sort of criminal
And now
she
we're
is?
gonna
God,
make her
really?
lose money.
Fucking really?
No, please, please, please.
Onions, do it.
No,
Onions.
why?
Oh no, what are you doing?
Why would you do that?
Why are you so against your own group?
Come on, we already have BBS throwing. What the fuck?
Throwing.
Yeah, literally throwing.
We'll make her Ellie
Onions,
arrested.
what's wrong with you?
win.
She looks like any other old sweet lady. The sort of woman who gives the local children candies against their parents' wishes.
Oh no.
How can
Not
I
voicing
help
your tag.
you, dearie?
You're the fucking worst. BB.
How do you plead to noble patrician Apollo II's accusations?
Oh dear. I'm afraid Apollo II must have me mistaken for someone else. I swear by every god there is, your serene highness, I never pillaged anything but my pantry.
Why did you move to the south?
I always liked it there. The people are so delightfully, different. And they love orphans, just like me. Have I mentioned that I love orphans? They remind me of myself. I was an orphan for as long as I can remember.
What did you do when you were younger?
I worked in the mines, I did. It was long hours, back-breaking work. Taught me humility, it did.
And why do you have the same name as this outlaw?
Oh, well, there are a lot of people from the coast called Ellie. It's a very common name. Even my mother was called Ellie. Just like how Beach's father was named Beach.
You were an orphan since birth, but you know your mother's name? Suddenly, Ellie's face shifts. She adjusts her posture, standing up straighter and stares you right in the eyes.
Alright, you got me. I'm Widowmaker Ellie. But I'm reformed now, see? As the orphans.
Are you really reformed, though?
I suppose that would be a matter of opinion. But if you're talking about whether I still do murder, then no. Don't do that anymore. Just a bit of tax fraud here and there. Victimless crimes. That one.
She does tax fraud.
But it's tax fraud. It's all much of a muckus, really, though, ain't it? I've already admitted that I'm the one Apollo II was looking for. That pompous idiot. So what are you going to do to me? He's kind of based.
Kind of
But
based.
she also murdered a bunch of people.
But
Yeah,
she also has
but
an
she's called-
orphanage.
He did
Yeah.
literally commit a bunch of murders.
She's literally
Okay,
called
but-
Widowmaker Ellie. That means
Okay,
she
but
just married rich guys, stole their money, killed them, and left.
No, that's not what Widowmaker implies here.
She
It'd
ate
be
the
something
rich.
like the Black Widow, if she was the widow. She made people into widows. She murdered people's husbands.
Yeah, clearly they were cheating if they fell into her embrace.
I don't think they fell into her embrace. I think she fucking killed them and stole what was in their pockets.
No. Because that could just be tossed off as a petty crime.
Look, BBS wants to keep her alive because she's a quote-unquote pillar of the community. She was murdering people's husbands and then fucking taking their money. Like, what the fuck, dude? It's fucked up. Think about all these poor widows that don't have any money because this bitch stole their money after killing their husband.
Sure, she didn't steal all of it.
Look, she.
She's a girl boss. You wouldn't kill a girl boss.
Why would I chase her down thus far if she did basically nothing? And she has committed vile crimes. She must pay.
Which? Are you gonna kill a girl for just having some fun?
Yes.
Exactly.
No, I won't, actually. You can return to the south.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this one, Chief. By all that glitters, Your Serene Highness, why? She just admitted to her crimes.
I just... Oh, wait, no, I sent her back to the south, never mind.
Yeah, you did.
I was like... oh, well. Elliot reassumes her old lady persona with a smile that returns to Carranza. She continues to care for orphans, water plants, and enjoy her twilight years in relative peace. The monarch's justice can be fickle indeed. Oh well. Okay. Ooh, reverse voting would be really weird. I don't think I want to do any of these.
Honestly, leaving them probably works.
Yeah, that works.
We don't have enough players to make anonymous voting reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got one from every region. Okay, let's start with the fact that there is apparently no more silver. Brandy, BBS, and noble patrician Apollo II arrive at the council chamber side by side.
Starter.
Sorry. Yep.
Not Karter, no, it's
Probably in
Apollo.
the row with no silver. Why are the miners spending all their time playing this rock ball sport anyway?
By the 9th, it was your miners who invented rockball. I can't help that southern workers are competitive.
A disaster. Even the miners who haven't broken their arms aren't getting any missing mining done.
There's one option I do not like here. The mining camps. I do not want to. I'm gonna have to veto that. I do not want to lose that much money. Not happening. The anti-stealth squad?
What are you talking about? Ignore that. Not relevant.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway. Anyway.
Okay, well, that's not my problem.
You guys just hate me.
What are you talking about?
Pick one of
Confederacy,
these.
obviously. Anyway.
It's about the Confederacy.
Okay. Well, this should roll in my favor.
You guys just don't like 50-50s.
Rock ball, baby!
50-50 means she gets to pick the better option. We are playing against her.
No, 50-50 was a 50% chance of winning or failing.
Yeah. it's a random challenge. The first annual Rockball Cup is a smashing success, with the Southern Geodes edging out the coastal Bulls. Brand new BBS even stands proudly with the filthy competitors as they hoist the gleaming silver trophy, which succeeded, so now Defiance is down. Good. In the aftermath, silver production reaches new heights with profits shared equally between the two regions. Wealth has increased for both of you as well as your trade. Which makes the Count's trade absolutely terrible.
What do you expect?
In comparison.
We are poems.
There's one for me and one for the Counts.
Yeah, let's start with the Counts. We've got some mysterious disappearances.
For the last
Okay, maybe that library is haunted.
For the last few months, Your Highness, scholars have been going missing from your new library. We don't know if they're just deserting because of the creepy atmosphere, or if something more sinister is afoot.
They're cowards, simply put. Surely it's not haunted. It's a new building.
A witch has turned up at the site, claiming she can help us solve the mystery, but she'll only talk to you directly. She's insistent. Of course, the church will be furious if we seek help from a witch. They'll want to send inquisitors after her. We don't want doppelgangers, do we?
But I am also a witch.
Yes, but we only want one witch. The one rich to rule them all.
True. I don't want to send inquisitors after her.
I think the sheriffs can investigate their missing persons.
Yeah, the sheriff. It's like, whatever.
Well, partners, where you voting?
Whatever, you're not
He's
voting.
voting against you specifically.
Yes,
Damn.
because we know that you're gonna listen to him more often than us.
It's true. There's bias. Very implicit.
There's very clear bias.
Why can't Bolton up?
We need to balance it out. It's the universe.
Let's go. Lost money. Fuck.
Yes.
Authority went up.
But my authority went up.
I love
And as the flames rose, she tried to lay a curse upon us all, but the ninth god protected us, of course. Oh, you should have heard her well. Unfortunately, the witch's death doesn't solve the problem with your library. I still got an unsettling air. Perhaps the witch had nothing to do with it after all. Why did we kill her?
Why not?
Library. I can't even see the name of this. Undercutting. Okay.
I wanted to speak to you today about a delicate matter, your most august majesty. Your concerns the perfume trade.
Oh, yes, I'm very familiar with this.
You understand our position. You see, the grandees have a long history of creating perfumes and scented oils for all sorts of purposes. Why I purchase some for myself fairly often. The counts are in a similar position to me, in fact, always attending those fancy balls of theirs, always having to look and smell just perfect. You don't believe how much perfume they get through. Traditionally, we patricians have facilitated this trade, making sure that fair deals reach on both sides, yet now the counts buy from the grandees directly. They're cutting us out of the deal. You can't let them get away with it.
Sounds like... yes, this is horrible. This is despicable.
You know how it is. You know.
It's clever business. They're just cutting out the middleman.
No, don't cut me out.
Yes, this is absolutely horrible.
Indeed. Then will you call the council to get the deal with it?
I can be like,
All I'm saying, what if
No,
I
I need
just
my money. I need
pay
my
you
money.
to forget? What if you just pay to forget?
You know,
I need my
No.
money.
they're quite defiant looking these days.
I need my money. Please don't screw me.
Don't worry.
let's just assemble the
need
council
his
for
money.
this. I don't want to make any direct decisions.
Magazine.
Okay. We'll force the council to continue buying from the patricians.
Bucket.
I'm not gonna cast any laws here. Just
Free market.
Yeah, I do think this is our best option.
Yeah, I looked over it and I decided that was best.
There's also no way to take her money currently, so.
Unanimous.
lovely. Turns out that the free market doesn't care all that much about the patricians' woes, and nothing can convince the grandees and counts to stop doing business. Oh god, you guys are back up to muteness, though. Patricians lose a grip on their monopoly, while the other regions' economies thrive. Oh, but trade can't go higher. Wow.
But I'm
you
already
lose a bit
peaking.
of money. Oh, well, there's the end of that season. Yeah, well, none of you are advancing your schemes at the
Still in
very
hell.
moment, because I am amazing.
Alright, then.
Lovely, I have an heir. The quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to... It literally doesn't matter what... My
It's just
child.
deciding the gender.
Yeah. The assembled nobles break out into a polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom.
Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child? What is their name?
Which the second?
The baby is you.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Your Grace, I'm sure little Witch the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expecting visits from the Spy Master soon. I think my ambition is going lovely.
So chat, we need to make sure she doesn't get her ambition, let Laura have stability.
Alright, what's going on in the east? Count speech.
Your Grace, here in the east we have a problem.
You can't even deal with the rabbits on your own?
Let me explain. Your Grace, this is a dire omen indeed. I didn't even read it, and my mental just went, "They're fucking rabbits. We don't want 1,000,000,000 rabbits." Anyway,
But you
The
do want
town
meat,
of-
don't you?
the town of Valgrad holds a spring festival, welcoming the warmth back to our desolate lands. But this year, we were forced to miss it. I'm going more like old-timey talking the more I do this fucking voice for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the curse. On account of the curse, of course.
It's the
is
curse.
failing.
The curse is failing. The fabled hare known as the Pale Beast of Valgrad appears and officially begins the festival, but not this year. The peasants grow restless. We will fucking overthrow you if you don't help. Its white as snow, the size of a large dog, bears majestic coiled antlers.
And is delicious as parsnips.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
The Captain Nobles gasp, then fall silent.
Blood and stars! You ate the Pale Beast of Valgrad?
It hopped onto my lands. I thought it was just a rare sort of rabbit.
You monster! You have eaten the fabled Pale Beast of Valgrad, casting a shadow upon the coming year. The coming decade, in fact. I'm getting a headache from doing this much effort in this voice.
Maybe.
It's not just
I think he probably has a headache right now too, so.
Hmm?
I think he probably has a headache right now too, so.
Yeah. It's not just a hare. The Pale Beast possessed powers beyond our understanding. Your Highness, please bring down the weight of justice upon this wretch. I read it as a wrench immediately.
Well, hear me out.
My stability is kind of going down.
Your
Hear me out,
stability is
Leslie.
really fucking high.
It is really
Yeah.
kind of fucking high. But I do
Doesn't
get
matter.
more money out of one of these.
Guys, if we leave it that high, she's going to win.
Exactly. So we get it lower.
So anyway, if that beast really had powers, it would have been able to avoid my fucking shot. I shot that fucking thing. If it had powers, it would have been able to move out of the way.
Tisk tisk.
I don't really know what option is best here.
I mean, the best one for you is B.
Yeah, that is the best option for me. But
Oh, we're
I
not gonna
assume
pick
you
it.
guys aren't going to pick it.
Teh?
Alright, let's just get on with the vote.
So let's vote A.
Oh.
Or just find a fake beast.
Come vote C with me.
No.
You don't want to come take ibuprofen with me?
No.
No.
Anyway, let's see you lose this 50-50. Motherfucker.
Well, after a few false starts involving rabbits dusted with chalk, a snow white hare is found. It's not quite as big as a dog, but maybe from a distance. Next to a small shrub for perspective, your Vanlex fixed to the hare's head and set the poor creature close to Valgrad. All you can do is wait. A day or two later, excitement erupts as the new white hare of Valgrad is sighted. The festival goes ahead with much celebration. Maybe summer rather than spring, but everyone agrees winter is thoroughly over. Meanwhile, the grandees, who caused the problem in the first place, are keen to praise your name whenever they can. Lovely. Meanwhile, what's going on over here? Another curse! Oh my god, a second curse has hit the nobles. A giant glass globe, filled to the brim with murky water, is wheeled before the council. The fishbowl contains noble patrician Apollo II, suspended in liquid. They poke their head above the surface. You've been turned into a fish? I think...
That was it. Your August Majesty, a most infuriating circumstances befallen me.
I can see that.
I have been cursed by a sea wizard. He inflicted me with these gills, so I can't leave the water for more than minutes.
So what did you do to anger this wizard?
I happen to own a tannery that is polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to? No. I demand you arrest this maniac and force him to remove these gills.
Don't you know? Asking money or anything from a wizard is to court death.
I do not want Defiance to go up. That would quite suck. Military. You have lowest military.
So, fun fact, we can cause my Defiance to go up no matter what she chooses.
But chat, what if we select B?
No.
And I think A or B is probably the best choice. Just saying.
B makes it so that this situation continues next season and could have even stronger effects. Could mean a higher defiance, a higher military requirement, or, you know, higher rewards.
Perhaps.
I also
Perhaps,
might be, like, mentally.
perhaps an aquatic navy. After all, if you can make
words before you click the start vote button, don't trust us. Don't do it.
you can make an aquatic navy with the diplomatic assistance of the wizard.
We have shown we are not above gaslighting you.
I have never guessed
money.
it.
I don't want to lose money.
I have been truthful with my
You have
words
so
each and
much.
every
I
time.
would
will.
put on
I'm going
Steam
to
so that
veto
you guarantee that you
the
get the money
objectively
back.
worst option, which is closing down the tannery. I think that is probably bad for everybody. So I'm just gonna veto that. Because that will cause him to lose wealth, which means he just gets more mad at me. And also lowers trade, so... Pick
Waste of a
ARB.
veto. That's such a waste of a veto. Also, we don't want Defiance to go up because if Defiance goes up, BBS is closer to winning. Look at the Defiance score.
I'm the one whose Defiance goes up.
Yeah, no,
Oh, that's
BS
yours
is
now.
yellow. He has
But
device
also-
is
For
zero.
a second.
But also, fucking
No.
Apollo would also be closer to winning because they have a defiance of 6.
Yeah.
Consider, is this really that bad though?
Yes.
Yes. Ew.
Lame.
As soon after the Sea Wizard appears before the council, as he walks in, seawater sloshes at his feet, welling up from the ground itself.
What do you want from me? Why are all the people in the coast Scottish?
I don't know. We need you to reverse the curse afflicting noble patrician Apollo II.
And why would I do a thing like that? The tannery is ruining my favorite beach. I don't curse for nothing.
Oh no! Oh no! My treasury! My
You're in a
treasury!
hard place, aren't you?
My treasury! They're like the same options of the vote!
All the
You
options
know-
you hated.
You know,
Oh.
Defiance.
Either
have
the
bad
count.
idea.
Remember, if I'm the one winning, I'm the one furthest from winning as is. So
Hey.
Oh, but if I give him 1,000 gold, that means the counts fill the requirement.
indeed,
Oh, but that's kind of bad.
it's really bad.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe you'd be able to prevent them for a season, so you can drain their coffers dry of their wealth.
You'd have to
Don't
get
you
lucky in
know?
order to find that. All you have to do, Witch, is screw me. Just completely and totally screw me, obviously.
Obviously.
Come on, screw me over.
Hey, the goal.
Apollo?
Get rid of, lower the Defiance. You don't want Titus winning now.
Apollo?
Yeah?
I'm placing a hand on your shoulder and looking you in the eyes. Can you not ask my girlfriend to screw you?
Well, you know, unfortunately, it's really advantageous if
Says
she
do
does.
it.
So,
It's
Look,
very
the
advantage.
ultimatum that. God.
Look,
PK has entered the chat. She says do it.
Look.
we should just do it. Okay, all right, sure.
Okay.
You can't afford to lose the money. Come on.
Yes, you can. We have to get you below 1,000. It wouldn't even
No,
put
you
you
need
They
to
there.
have to
below
give me below
1,400.
1,500.
It's 1,000.
It's not.
I could probably
It's
gain about
1,000.
$300 at some point.
Or you don't, and you're screwed completely.
Look. You don't
It's under
want Titus
1,000.
winning here.
Come on, it was
I
just
don't
raise up
really
my defiance by
want
1,
the
and then you can
canceling
bribe me at
either.
the end of the season. You can just bribe me at the end of the season.
Yes.
It costs less money than losing the treasury now.
No, that's not true at all.
Hold
true,
on a
actually.
minute. Hold on. I feel that one of them is treasury and the other is wealth.
Yes, I either.
Yeah, well, it's mine.
I don't even know how much money you currently have right now.
Me, I have 850. I'd be very broke.
He has,
Oh yeah, you'd be
But
down
he
to
has
100.
he has high trade. He won't miss it.
I still think you should take the first option.
Come on. Why would I ever lie to you? It's just the
Several
correct
reasons.
option. It's the
Look,
correct
I
option. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I have
Please don't.
literally never lied.
Do you want to stay
I
with
have
at all.
fish?
never lied to you.
He's trying to
I am-
manipulate you.
I've been open with you this whole time. I've been warning you. We are not
trying to
above
mansplain,
gaslighting you
manipulate
to
male
get our
life.
answers. I'm not mansplaining. I have done nothing but tell you the truth this entire game so far.
Speaks
That
like
is
a
all
fucking
I have
dynamite.
done.
You really tough him.
Wait, are you saying do you want to stay with fish?
Yeah, sure.
Let him.
Okay,
That's codification.
fine.
No. Listen to me.
Goldfish bowl time.
Titus wants his defiance to go super high so that he can overthrow you. Don't let that happen.
If you want to know a secret, I don't care. It's the correct option. Think about all the more. You could easily appease me. Getting that 1,000 gold back is so difficult.
It is kind of hard, isn't it?
Not really. You could just raise the taxes on all of us. That's how you.
That'll
That's
raise
how
my
you get
that'll
them.
raise my defiance in the end anyway.
Yeah,
Here, you
raising
can
taxes
raise my
does raise
defiance now,
defiance.
keep the money,
but
use
that'll
some of
put
it to
it
bribe me,
neutral.
and then you use the rest of it to tax the shit out of them.
No, but you get 700 every time you give us cruel taxes, which actually adds up maximum. Actually, it's 400 per cruel taxes, which adds up to more than 1,000, and the defiance stays the same.
Doesn't say the same.
No, defiance
No,
goes
the
down when you
defiance
bribe
goes down
them.
by 1, and then everyone's defiance goes up by 1.
That's
BBS's
everyone's
doesn't
defiance
matter.
going up by one. Look.
BBS's doesn't matter. That's a
Wait,
fucking
wait.
0 right now.
You're really
Ours
gambling
doesn't
right
matter.
now. You're really gambling right now that nothing else happens to wreck your treasury. Think about what if you need to pay a bard? You need that money.
I do
This is
need this
nutrition.
money.
You don't need that money.
I do need the money.
You don't.
If you pay that money, you will be scrambling the rest of the season to try and make up for it.
No, that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the taxes could.
If that's what you want.
You already picked. I don't
I've
even know
made up my
which one
mind.
you're
I'm
doing.
sorry, I've made up my mind.
The wizard's flesh bulges and ripples and turns suddenly to water, splashing down in the corridor. He's left you with quite the cleanup job.
Oh boy.
How glub dare you? Enraged!
Noble. Oh well. Noble Patricia Apollo remains confined to their aquarium. Instead of the great glass globe and his glove-gloving occupant, the castle hall quickly becomes unremarkable. Oh boy.
Glub.
Okay. Auction time.
It's auctioning time.
No prisons, please. I think that would be pretty cringe.
Hey guys, I think we should get prisons because she's close to getting her main objective, which will end the game,
No.
which is high stability. So by getting
Yeah,
a
let's
prison
go
and
for
lowering her stability, it's going to, make the game go longer, and we
I
want
agree.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do prison.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's do prison.
Oh my god, I love you immediately. You can find the second building too.
Titus, did you put all your money into that?
Yes.
Really?
Great.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Look, man, I have goals.
My cathedral. Let's get a theater.
But my authority, my authority, my authority, my authority, my authority.
All right, I like where this is going.
Yeah.
I'm literally nice. I'm nice
No.
earlier.
Oh wait.
Oh my god. How could this happen to me? How could this happen to me?
No, what the fuck?
Leave it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I saw that. He last second did that. You're a dickhead.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
now I have all my
rebellion
money
repair.
back.
Oh no. One or more regions are able to
Rebellion!
rebel as a defiance size higher than both authority and stability. If the rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they'll win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they'll put down the rebellion and continue the game. If multiple regions rebel and win, a vote between the two rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Okay. Regions with a high military stat are more likely to overthrow the monarch with rebellion. Well, none of you have super high military. If stability and authority or treasury hit 0, the rebels will win the civil war. Oh no. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Rebellion will
Welcome to
stop
the
the
end.
major protest scheme. They can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. Oh god.
Alright, aren't you glad you took my nuns?
Well, yes, I do have the nuns.
Rebellion begins.
Wait, Titus, genuinely. Your military stat is so low, we will put you down in a minute.
Okay. It's not about the results, Carter. It's about sending a message. Holy shit! Everything's in the capital now.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's start with my ambition. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a peacekeeper. That has not worked very well. You succeeded on that front. Oh, well. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? My kingdom is peaceful, and I'm renowned for mercy and wisdom.
Anyway, greetings,
In the
Shadow.
corner.
Oh boy. That was a close one.
Wait,
Let's define.
he out of rebelling.
No, you're still rebelling.
No,
Maybe?
I mean, like, I'm still technically rebelling, but my defiance isn't above stability anymore.
Yeah. But to shut down the noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. The common folk are sleeping giants, and even the nobles are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own. Like the Chancellor has other ideas. Stability and traders, stability and farming. We have a lot more trade going on, generally.
Yeah.
But farming gets fucked with far less, so if you manage to get farming up, it'd be more stable.
Yeah, but, I mean, trade is pretty high across the board. I mean,
We need you to help out the courts there.
A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards. But this will require a fine touch. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles.
Hello.
Is it the thing where Twitch is the nobles? I haven't enabled that extension. I didn't give myself enough time to. This is mainly just for today, at least. If I do this again in the future, I might do Twitch chat, nobles.
Yeah.
But, for now, this is just, these 4 people are the nobles. And I am the monarch.
Down with the monarchy. Say yes to the oligarchy.
One voted to...
Alright, back to the capital.
Okay, plot uncovered. I've held her off as long as I can, Your Majesty, but Countess Audience II insists on an audience. Apparently it concerns the end of the world, though privately I think she's gone off the deep end.
We're not much time. Your Grace, let me present to you my grand fury, what I call the road to Toad Town.
Toads, of course.
I think I kind
Wait,
of
toads? Toads?
Just a
Kill
second
them.
of your time.
Let's hear it, come on. We gotta hear about the
Shut it
toads.
down.
We gotta hear about the toads.
Clearly they've gone mad due to their mother's death at the hands of that wizard.
You have to be kidding me. Come on, we gotta listen to the toads, right, Titus?
We have.
Let's hear it.
It is
It's gonna be so
essential.
cool. It's gonna be so cool.
Come
Well,
on!
I might still
It'll be
have
so
this
awesome.
option afterward
It'll be so cool, it'll be
anyway.
so
The toads are so cool!
Think about it. It might be a chance to raise their trade.
I need to grab that repo clip
Yes.
later.
First off, your predictably tyrannical rule and inexplicable decision-making. A manufactured spectacle meant to distract and confuse, but I saw through it immediately.
How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
While everyone focuses on that, frog people from the south scheme to take the throne and usurp the monarch. Straightforward from here. The frog people, led by Grand Diophilia, manipulate the kingdom's trade, farming and military and even faith to achieve their nefarious goals.
Actually, wait, maybe she's going somewhere with this.
What? No.
Ophelia will take the throne, plunging the kingdom into a reign of amphibian terror. Mandatory pond spawning and fly eating. Do you like eating bugs, Your Highness? The only question is, what will you do about it?
Well, I can't let my stability go down.
Well, Beavis, I think I know where we're voting.
What? Whatever could we be voting?
I'm gonna...
So we investigate fully. We
Yeah.
can investigate fully.
Yeah.
Excuse me, no.
I win! Onions, vote with the... Yes! Yes! Authority
Well,
lowers.
of course you wouldn't want to get yourself
Strength and
arrested,
power.
Onions,
We
but...
still have to go another step down.
Yeah, the stability has to lower still.
And she loses money.
God damn it. House of Vote is passed you, surprised by an eruption of laughter from the noble benches. Your spy master pulls you aside. It's common knowledge that each region is scheming against you in some form. Nobles just tend not to talk about it in the open. There's no evidence that any of them are frogs, however. The council is still laughing and begin to croak and shrill in their best amphibian impressions. It's not your proudest moment as monarch. Certain. I should have just removed her from the premises immediately.
You're aware now.
And the chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but it will ensure you're always remembered.
Mount Rushmore looking at her.
Yeah. Just make sure you get my good side. Of course, Your Majesty. In the grand tradition of all royal portraits and statues, we will make sure it's incredibly flattering.
Why'd you become British?
You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. Oh, Trish. Well, the nobles certainly will fund this, won't they?
Maybe.
I'm gonna veto the option that loses me money specifically, and the rest of... So, there you go.
Hey, just what the fuck?
Trust me. Just trust me.
Okay.
They
Think
want
about
the
it. Up in
defiance to be
trade
higher
is
so
to
they...
her ends. Okay, damn.
They want the defiance to be higher so that they can revolt.
I'm trying to fuck her over. If I'm revolting, she can't win.
When the results of the votes are announced, the chief architect sighs in disappointment. Oh well, I suppose I'll have to focus my work elsewhere. Yeah, a mountain is a bit, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's a bit expensive. I know that painting is fine.
It's fucking winning, guys. Oh my god.
We have 2 monopolies.
Yeah. He decides to train up enterprising architects and builders across the kingdom, sharing his knowledge. Many of the nobles make use of this new expertise to renovate their estates. Lovely.
God damn it.
Lovely jubbly.
Let's see. Well,
You have to bribe.
And you're
Kaida.
probably gonna bribe me.
yeah, I kind of have to, but
You wouldn't dare.
You can also cruel tax
You wouldn't dare raise
BBS
your
because
taxes.
his defiance is at
Oh.
0.
Yeah, you
We
should full
wouldn't
tax BBS
mind.
instead. You should leave us at common tax though.
No,
Wow.
no, no.
Can you make money if you cruel tax them both?
No. But here's the thing. You want to full tax BBS because he's at 0. Leaving us at common tax is fine. It evens out. It's only so much down. It's not that much.
We can cruel tax them for more money.
yeah, and the defiance isn't nearly high enough to rebel against me anyway, so...
But you never know how low we can get your authority.
We will
It doesn't
need
matter as long as stability's
we
high.
will need
Yeah.
to build our trade. You want our trade to be up, don't you?
I mean, yeah, but this doesn't affect trade.
Yeah, this
But
option
it's
does not...
actually-
Taxes
They're
do
They're
not
gonna
affect
trying
me.
to lie to you. They're gonna gaslight you.
This might
That's
affect
lighting
our
you, bitch.
options.
And you guys are so
Yes.
rich, I might as
That's true,
well
rich as
take a
hell.
look
Yeah.
at it.
You've took pity on them for too long, drained their bank accounts dry.
Agreed.
Yes.
Tisk.
Alright, well, no more rebelling.
Alright.
Let's see what's going on with the spy network. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you. Your spy master takes you through a secret passage in your own private office. You emerge into a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting. These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs. How can we be sure of their loyalty? I've been very careful in my selection. You can rely on these agents. Soon they will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles in your council, disguised as traveling bards.
It's her.
It's her! One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute in the colorful costume of a troubadour. With charming flattery. Oh, I guess it's just a reuse, right? I don't think that's probably the same character.
Nah, it's okay.
It
Yeah.
is her.
With charming flattery, they'll worm their way into your nobles' hearts and minds. Then we will have a spy network with the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the gods of Benevolent look like rank amateurs. Can they give us a sign?
On your knees begging. It is her.
A few notes have flipped on the loot. The assembled spies launched
Anyway,
into
here's
ballot.
Wonderwall.
It's actually not bad. Your toe is tapping. If you think this is good, you should see us throw a knife and cut a rope at 30 yards. This should put a stop to their foolish schemes. And it will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign. A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem, clutched between 2 fingertips. This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty. I sent her to Count Beach's castle disguised as a bard with a flute at the ready.
Oh, you can be stupid.
Why are they in a field? Oh, wonderful news. Don't get too excited, this is only the first step. Let's see what she has to say. Yep, the spy master studies the scroll for a moment and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame and it vanishes in a puff of cinders. She's been welcomed into Count Beach's court with open arms and is already fluttering him with fawning songs. Isn't that nice?
She's playing Eminem non-stop.
How nice.
Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word from more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into your noble's courts. Now we must hope they can maintain their cover. 70%?
Fail,
Let's go.
fuck you.
God.
You wait anxiously for news of your spy's progress. One day your spy master appears at your desk, her face lit by a triumphant smirk. Good news, Your Majesty. Our spies have uncovered some of your noble's darkest secrets. Did you know Count Beach has an irrational fear of lemons? You do now.
Ronnie Glivert's allergic to lemons.
You do?
The citrus!
Even a few illicit romances between the nobles and our generally attractive bards. The blackmail writes itself.
My G.
This has gone better than I expected. You do enjoy the services of an excellent spy master. But we can't get complacent. Let's see if our other spies are equally successful. I know all of your secrets, your weaknesses, everything.
She knows about the piss drawer.
What about the piss drawer?
He knows about the piss drawer.
Listen, Your Grace, I was thinking that taxes have been awfully high lately. Why don't we hold a vote on reducing them?
No.
I must have misheard you. I just called a vote. Let's go. Chop chop.
Countess, can you come up here for a moment? I need a word in private. Countess Onions II walks up to your throne, her face quizzical. Your spy master leans over and whispers something in her ear, and she looks suddenly horrified.
By the blood of the dead, how did you know that? Only my mother knows that. Knew that.
Sit down, Countess. If the monarch doesn't want to vote today, there will be no vote. Countess Onions II returns to her seat, trembling like a leaf.
Carter.
Each.
Oh.
Kane.
This is an outrage. The vote must go ahead.
Hey, care for some lemonade?
Oh.
I'll tell you where they're not.
She died.
Say.
Leave me alone. I'll do whatever you say.
Leave me alone.
Such a stupid fucking fear.
I could get used to this. When you leave the council hall, the nobles are quiet. They know a new era has begun. An era of cooperation. Or else...
Wait a fucking second.
This is why I invented the guillotine.
Oh no!
I think you mean the
Back in your
cabinet.
chambers, your heir Witch II in her arms. Smoothly done, Witch.
That's one. That's mine.
I'm
Smoothly
sorry.
done, Rick. Comedically, this is actually
little Witch
something
II
that's
how
directly
to follow in my footsteps.
Good idea. After this, I get the feeling they'll be wearing a crown one day.
That night you sleep an untroubled sleep for the first time since you sat on the throne. Nobody's going to kill me or overthrow me because I am so wonderful and lovely. No matter their grievances, the nobles will never again dare to defy you. You simply need to mention, offhandedly, that you know what they did last winter. Or that you know where they sleep at night.
Bruh.
That is.
Shame.
Yeah, it's all yours for not lowering her stability.
I'd rather them win than BBS win. I'm gonna be real. I
The
think
Chaos attempt to win
phase 2 of our
specifically.
scheme
I
was
mean, really,
literally
there
the
was
most
two
difficult
other
we could've
scenarios on the
possibly
board.
gotten.
I could have played those first instead of just going straight to that, but can't risk anything.
This is fucked up.
Wait, another arrestor made. Count Beach ended his life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. Damn.
That's
Damn.
fucking
The
hilarious.
patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption. What's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process. A bad investment. All that remained of the grandee's attempt to usurp the crown was a prisoner deep under the castle, clad in an iron mask and shrouded in rumor. Monarch Witch ruled from the shadows, getting their way in the council with blackmail and threats. The nobles were terrified, but the peasants considered it a golden age. After 15 years of unquestioned rule, Monarch Witch died peacefully in bed, and the nobles let out a collective sigh of relief. Yay! Monarch Witch the Spider. What? That's an amazing name.
I can't believe it.
It took me 2
I'm
years
just-
to win.
Time to state the wretched name. I can't believe you became Vriska.
Oh wait.
Literally.
You have to click on the other two ones.
Yeah. Wealthiest noble was Beach, and the poorest ended up being BBN.
Hilarious.
Ah,
Oh well. Regional stats, we had a lot of trade, which is very good. We had very high stability and authority. I guess this is my successor.
Yeah.
And we had not the highest treasury, but we did manage to keep it above board, so lovely. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can create new or continue dynasties.
Nice.
You continue a game. Completed games will create new saves where you can continue the story of your dynasty. Your second game will include dynasty events, which include the story of previous events. The nobles will return to their previous regions and keep their wealth. Also, export your saved games for other players to import and play on the continued dynasty screen. We store these on our servers. There's no copy and paste. Okay, cool.
Neat.
Wonderful.
very fascination.
Well, that was the game. I won effortlessly, of course.
I love.
I'm hitting you in the head with a hammer.
God bless.
I can't believe you would abuse your
ninth
girlfriend like
God.
that.
She can handle it.
Oh.
Listen, my girlfriend's used to rough treatment.
Shush.
I could not imagine that.
Alright, well, don't forget to follow.
It's true.
Follow my streams, you know, get me to affiliate, please.
Come on,
Do it,
then,
do it.
then my
Do it,
girlfriend can make
or-
money.
There's
Yeah,
going
I
to
can make
be a
money
lot of
being in
regret
meat.
if you don't do it.
And once
Anyway.
Witch becomes an affiliate, and I become a rival streamer to her, we can both gain money.
Will we really be rivals?
We'd be rivals. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I see, that kind of rivalry, gotcha. Oh well,
Oh my
I
god,
think
they
that
were
was...
rivals.
Oh my god, they were rivals. Alright, well, I think that's it for stream for today. Thank you for accompanying me today for this very fun game.
It was very fun. I like.
was enjoyable.
Ninth God bless the original onions and her daughter shallots.
Yeah.
I can't believe I got
We
turned into. I can't believe I was killed, turned white, and then turned into a fucking fish.
Yeah.
Look, that just happens to
Truly
you.
the
Truly,
pipeline.
the pipeline. Jinx.
I said it first.
Yeah, we both said it, and then you say Jinx. That's how it works. Whoever says Jinx first.
No, I said it first though.
Oh well.
Let's check the VOD.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I closed Firefox.
Oh, wait a second.
Where's my
Thing's
beloved
still going.
music?
I'm out.
Alright, there we go. Well, anyway, that's it for the stream. As I said, I don't know. Actually, I literally just don't know how to do outros, so I don't know. Should we just like try to say something in unison?
Say Gex.
Alright,
Gex.
3,
Say Gex.
2, 1.
Say
Gex.
Gex.
Say Gex.
Say Gex.
You're going back.